What's good, YouTube? Welcome back. And this week in news, Tory Lanez responds to Cassidy with his new freestyle, When It's Dark, as well as we respond to the backlash that we received since doing the Gutsy Guts 6 Views Uncut Chris Sky's interview. We got all that, plus the new Canadian music videos coming at you. This is news from the 6 where we hit you with that real Toronto shit. And I'm your host, Friday Ricky Dred. Now, before we get into anything, I need you to all do me a quick favor and hit that subscription button as well as the notification bell next to it so you know when we're dropping new videos. And while you're there, hit that like button so we can push up the algorithms on this video and make sure that this video goes to the top, as well as the We Love Hip Hop channel, making sure that it's one of the leading channels in the country. Now, this video that you're going to be watching right here is going to be a list of all the new Canadian music videos that have dropped within the last 7 days or so, all 500 views and up. And we need you, the people, to let us know who is going to be the #1 video in Canada this week. All right, so let us know in the comments below. Comment gang strong. Who's your favorite rapper or what's your favorite song on the list, and we'll be able to tabulate it and let you know as usual on the We Love Hip Hop podcast. Other than that, we're going to be talking about these news stories. So let's get to these news stories. But before that, let's get to this music. New Canadian music video releases. Let's go.
Man, them drop off music, pop off, step back, look my life. I love my gang, they stepping for me.
That's where the Draco is. We drop on the spot, but it's vacant still. I couldn't even change, I'm real. Still doing X.
But I'm hoping to bring them to say in a minimal, breaking the key like I'm doing these syllables. My shooters never thought about it.
I ain't had my mask. I made a U-turn. I know he felt that. Oh, that's your best friend.
Back the kid in me, dog. Get washed, they gon' find you by the fisheries, dog. For real. I'm the greatest in the native land.
To the hate, he gon' see them 808. Line to the hate, he gon' see them 808s.
In the car, nigga. What you know about having no one, having no brain, man, I shouldn't feel awake on it. What you know?
Time to switch sides, flipping the switch on the Glock automatic. See you on road and we stopping the traffic. Yellow tape, white talk, shit to get tracked. Little nigga.
Just cause I'm buzzed, need more liquid in my cup. I won't stop until I'm up. I won't stop until I'm up.
Flick of the red. Think that she feeling my dick. But you ain't feeling the clip.
Tick, 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 tock. Bubbling up, bubbling up, bubbling, drum, drum, drum.
Really be trapping. You don't wanna get caught in traffic.
Yo, mama stain, I done lost it all. Got nothing to lose, I let my llama bang. Niggas say it's beef, and I don't see it. I just see 50.
Fuck that violence. Shift a nigga real quick if you moving too violent. How the fuck you hear sirens make
She think I'm toxic. For weeks I'm off this, I've been moving out of pot.
Block life, how it is. Long nights, long trips. Say no weight on me. I'm still with the same homies, but a couple dreams on me. You can't take the blame, homie.
Hourly rates on my side, so them girls at the gates and make jeans. Different minimum wage, I move on point and I'm sharp like a bitch. Spies of the lights, I come all way on left seat. Stack and we stack and we stack. If there's a problem, it's glizzy gon'
Break right now. Call a bad bitch and suck the dick right now. I could put my nigga on
me scraping. I got another pair cause I spilled Henny on my laces. Before I think of fuck
for the ice, I can make it drip. Couple switch and it's sad that it got to this. Only learn to.
I just see the feds and pray that they don't double back. 100 bands surrounded by 20 rubber bands.
Thought her son was innocent, whole time he was lying. Trapping as a minor, started as a.
Whoa, I swear I don't know who to trust no more. Third eye open.
Je peux pas changer de mode de vie. C'est la vie que j'ai choisi de vivre.
Now, first in news, our own homegrown product, Tory Lanez, has responded to Cassidy with his new track, When It's Dark. Now, it's titled When It's Dark, ENFT, as well as the date of when the freestyle came out. And this freestyle, even though it's not completely against Cassidy, it's a track where he does mention Cassidy a few times. He mentions him by name. You know, he hits him with a bar about R. Kelly, as well as talking about giving him his 15 minutes of fame. And it's pretty much just, he mentions the fact that he did steal flows and he doesn't mind stealing flows. But for me, I feel this was a stellar performance by Tory Lanez. Don't get me wrong, from my first listen, he did sound a little Meek Millish from the way that he was flowing on the beat. Okay, maybe that was intentional. However, I felt that he responded well. His chains, he had mad chains, and I know that doesn't matter when it comes to a battle. However, he was looking very, very icy in the music video, and he was showing that he was way more up than Cassidy when it comes to this rap stuff. All right, so big salute to Tory Lanez. You know what I mean? Another homegrown product, like I mentioned, fighting back against that Canadian hate that the Americans have been having towards us lately. All right. next story. Now in our next story, I don't want to spend too long on this. However, I do want to give a quick response to the backlash that we have been receiving over here at the We Love Hip Hop Network since the interview that Gutsy Guts conducted with Chris Skies. Now, big salute to Gutsy Guts from his podcast, the 6 Views Uncut podcast, this week that is dropped this Monday morning, with an interview with the very controversial and polarizing Chris Sky. Okay, he came in, we did a really, really dope interview. Big salute to Gucci as well as Basmati Binga. They asked a lot of really dope questions and we got a lot of in-depth and candid answers from him to be able to get his views on what's going on right now with the whole pandemic and everybody, getting the jabs and all that type of stuff. Okay, now the interview is going to be dropping really, really soon. However, we did drop the pictures from the interview pretty much after it was done, and a lot of backlash, as well as a lot of people who were really happy to see that we bagged that interview was coming through in the comment section. I'm going to say this quick. As a network, we're going to be interviewing as many people as we can so that we can get their stories, intriguing stories and intriguing people. And as the audience, not everybody is going to like the people that we're interviewing, okay? But as long as you do get some kind of feeling from it, that's what matters, okay? At the same time, it's not an indictment on the characters the people who are here on the network. If we interview somebody like Chris Sky or somebody else that somebody in the audience doesn't like, it doesn't make us a fuckboy, it doesn't make us some kind of a evil person, or it doesn't mean that we actually agree with the guest that has been on the platform. Even though a lot of the things that Chris Sky had said in his interview, the panel did agree with. But in this case, even we could have a KKK member on our show, as well as somebody who's representing, let's say, the BLM movement, or somebody to be able to give the counterpoints, okay? So salute to everybody who's been supporting us this whole time, really, really, really supporting us, whether they like the guest or not, and keep on supporting us. And look out for that Chris Sky interview dropping really, really soon. Once again, big salute to Gutsy Guts, as well as Basmati Binga and Gucci Gang. All right, y'all did a great job on that interview. And like I said, look out for it real soon. And to all the haters out there, bring some constructive criticism rather than just bashing the network. All right. That's all we got for news today. Like I said in the beginning of this video, let us know who you think should be the #1 video in Canada this week. And also, let us know what news stories that you want us to cover over here at News from the 6. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms at Friday Ricky Dred, that's Dred. And for everything else We Love Hip Hop related, make sure to hit up our website, welovehiphop.ca. And if you want to book any time for a for a full studio, free of equipment or with equipment and engineer, make sure to holler at us on our Instagram at the Visionary Arts Center. All right, all correctly spelled. This is News from the 6, where we hit you with that real Toronto shit, and I'm off this. Deuces.
When I'm at an event, I want everybody to know this. We go to an event, there's every type of person at that event, young, old, every ethnicity. Yeah. And we have up to sometimes anywhere from a few hundred to tens of thousands of people. But I can ask the same question to a small group and a large group. I'll ask you, how many of you know